take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller, taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. The shotgun running play call. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
Number 14, on to kick it away.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking for a gap, it's Davis. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Pulls it in. It's Terrell. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Coverage that you want here as a quarterback, receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the out cut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Gets the first and still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
It's a quarterback keeper. Boom. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
They'll run it from the gun, finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Catch made on the right side. He's found some room at the 45. Great cut. They whiff on him. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Powering through a tackle. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First down and more. He's still running. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a shotgun run call. Inside the 30. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Tailback with another carry. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And, Chris, think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football, going way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He got it. The field goal's good. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going to pull it down and run. Finding space at the 20. Slides to avoid the big hit. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. We'll see if this game hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. The punt team making their way on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And 2nd down after that completion. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Finds his target. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And they'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Auburn. 6 points for the special teams. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. That's reeled in. It's Terrell. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. A play action, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Makes a nice move there. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff on a single back formation.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Cut quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offense coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. Now, that's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. A deep shot right down the middle. Catch made down inside the 25. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now at the 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. They'll hand it off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now.
linebacker shifting around now.
Gets it out quickly to the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Play action here on first down.
And he's hit right as he throws it.
Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And now the handoff.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 14, set to kick this one away.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end